Did you do all the preloading stuff?
I did.
Mm.
I preloaded all over her face.
Wow.
Ooh la la!
Sexy
save
question
some-
mark?
Did you save some for the actual?
Nature's anti-wrinkle cream.
Ew.
It's my favorite beauty routine.
Okay, we're streaming already. Let's go.
Pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice.
All right, folks. So in the last session, you fought alongside Vo Lambert and her company to fend off the devils attacking the Brynmere outpost. But one of them got away and flew off to the southeast. I also want to note that for those of you who could have seen it, which I'm not sure who that is, when Lake dealt the final death blow to the large lumbering hulk at ground level, a bright flash erupted from his sword's guard as a second pair of gear teeth lit up with white light. So at about this time, present time in game, Vo shouts out, "Bornlof, Tavon, tend to that fire!" Because, there's fire still burning and stuff. They respond with an "Aye, Captain." And then Rista, who had fallen unconscious, drops to one knee. Vo goes up to him to check up on him and then looks around at the rest of you. "Thank you," she says. "I don't think we'd have survived if you hadn't shown up." And Toddy pipes in. "So it looks like the devils are coming from the north." And Vo says, "Yes, my best scout tracked the trail of the last wave northwest into the marsh, and then north, where the trail ended. It was about a 2 days journey from here before he came back. I have no doubt there will be more, and I can't understand why reinforcements haven't come." Atati says, "The king has apparently ordered all Brestanine to remain in Starsguard." And Vo looks exasperated. "Damn it." She turns to Atati. "Well, I suppose you won't be sticking around for long, will you?" And he says, "No, I need to find the source of these devils." And that brings us up to the present.
I'm gonna climb down from the roof I was on.
All right.
I was gonna make my way over to Vo.
I'll help put out the fire and then head over to however long the fire takes.
All right. It doesn't take too terribly long. Several of you are working on it. A little tough because it's partially elevated on a rope bridge, so you got to climb up a tree trunk to kind of get to that place now. But yeah, easy enough.
Rune follows Myra and goes up to Myra and says, "Myra, are you okay?"
Mm. Yeah. I mean, it was a tough battle, but it was a bit brutal. But at least we survived. Are you okay? You look pretty awful yourself.
I feel kind of fried.
You know Infernal, right? I mean, of course you do. You're also a tiefling.
Yeah.
You heard it talking about an eye, right?
Yeah, and like I've mentioned before, that's the same thing that an imp said to me before I met you guys.
Did it call you an eye, or?
No, it said that I have the smell of someone it was looking for. It said I smelled like him.
I was actually on my way to talk to Vo about it, see if she knows anything.
Okay, well, I'll come with you. Where
Do you
is
think?
She signaled no, right? When you asked her in combat? Mentally?
Yeah, she didn't react, but figure still go talk to her just in case.
I just couldn't remember. I just wanted to check.
Oh no, you're good.
I have a question as well. Which one of us was the ones that saw the witchy person, the haggy person in the city before, like while we were rushing here?
Oh, me.
That was you? Okay. About that vision of, I guess, person disguised as a hag. Do you think? What do you think of that? What that you saw when we were making our way here?
I don't know. I find it quite alarming. It looked like her, identically like her, but
But it wasn't Blair.
it wasn't her. No, there was something a little bit different that made me realize that it wasn't her. But it's still concerning. We're such in a rush. I didn't want to like investigate deeper, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it was like a person who's disguised as her, or I was thinking maybe it was like one of those worms.
Maybe.
Was there a thread color to her?
I didn't have time to check. We were running.
I guess whatever it is, they should be on our toes. More so than usual.
Ray, what are you doing about now?
I'll be grouped up with everybody too.
Okay.
Do you guys? I mean, how are we gonna get back to the city? We're quite far away now, right?
I don't know about you, but I don't intend to go back to the city.
What's the plan then?
Well, we have a trail to follow now, or at least I do. I intend to follow it
How far?
Where?
until the end. Like Vo said, northwest and then north. Pick it up where her scout dropped it. Follow it to the source.
Taki, have you ever heard of anything related to an eye? The demon that kept like going invisible, kept looking for it.
An eye. I heard a voice in my head, but I couldn't understand it.
It said it was looking for an eye, and this is something that we've heard in several places before, and we don't know what it means.
I'm not sure I do either. They're looking for it, you said.
Yes.
They must be on a mission. But for whom, I wonder.
I have a suspicion, but I hope I'm really, really wrong.
You care to enlighten the rest of us?
I mean, it's just a theory. I have no proof. Besides a feeling that maybe Aslar would be trying to come back?
Azelar, the ancient demon.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I feel like she might be looking for something or a way to reclaim what was once hers. But I mean, it's just a feeling. It might not actually.
Well, the what of the devil's emergences is clearly established. The where is next. We have some leads, this being the strongest. The why will follow. For now, I intend to go north.
Like, we were told to go to Louis Nathalion, right?
Yeah, at least that was a lead. It was for when we were at the temple when we were at the Malorn, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Mistress Aya. I think a group of envoys from the temple are there and haven't not. I don't remember how long they went there, but they haven't made contact since going. So
I mean, if something happened here, then something must have happened there. Maybe. Probably.
yeah, that's what I surmise.
I think that's just north of here?
In the Sliver Cut Lake, yeah. At least according to Mistress Aya.
I've been there. I can confirm that.
Is that where you're headed now, or one of your stops?
Well, it depends on where the trail leads, I suppose, but they're both in the same direction at this point, at least.
Lake clenches his fists for just a moment, and he closes his eyes and considers. Okay. He turns to the group and says, "The deep knot notwithstanding, I think if everybody's okay with it, we should head to Luminous Northalion. And Otagi, if you're open to coming with us, I'm sure we'd appreciate the company."
I would definitely appreciate that. You've proved yourselves in battle for sure. Vo pipes up. If you're heading into the marsh, it's a murky bog. It can be hard to tell which direction you're going. And if you're going there, avoid areas with tall, thorny thickets. There's a dragon rumored to lair within them.
Tall, what thick?
Thorny thickets.
Thorny thickets. Tall, thorny thickets.
Tall, thorny avoid the triple T's.
Also, there's a shack on the west side of the southern tip of the lake. There's an old hermit fisherman named Chance who lives there. If indeed you do need to go to Natarea, which is the island on where Luminous Nathalion is, he might let you borrow his boat.
So what did you say his name was?
Chance.
Chance. Is he a human dwarf?
Oh, he's a halfling. And a rather ornery one at that.
Considering he lives alone in the marsh, is he the type to set up traps? Should we be aware?
It's a possibility, I suppose. But I don't know. Last contact that we had with him. I don't know, it was probably more than a year ago. Didn't note anything like that. Simple fisherman. Also, I should warn you, in the marsh, gathering food and water there will be difficult. Everything there is slightly poisonous, including whatever small game that lives there.
Well, I think I can take care of that.
How far away is it?
Well, she marks on your map, if you allow her, kind of the rough path that her scout reported going on. And it's just kind of to the northwest of where you are now, and then kind of turns north a little bit. So, like, somewhere around here, if I can ping, and then kind of up in this direction here. And that was about 2 days to get to roughly that point or so when they lost the trail.
Guys, there's fire in the top right, left corner of the map.
You can see that.
Yeah.
Now you can't.
Sorry, Lake's just really on edge right now. He just needs a hit. So he used the map as rolling paper.
Well, as far as the poison goes, I can take care of that. Each time we need to eat or drink, I would need to rest.
Well, are we gonna take a short rest here, or are we leaving right away?
Everybody looks at Atagi.
Pretty much.
If you want me to
man,
rest,
you
that was a
going
hard battle. We can delay an hour, that's fine. And the sun will be lower in the sky, but we can make as much progress today as we can.
Well, if we have like 10 minutes to spare, I can at least give us a little bit of a boost, and then we can maybe take another rest later on tonight. I would just need 10 minutes.
I need an
Fine.
hour. I need an hour.
Let's take an hour.
Ray.
Mhm.
Would you? I don't know if you have the ability today, but could you send a message to Lucent for me?
Right now?
Yes.
I think maybe we wait till before we go to sleep.
Okay, I don't want Lucent going to Starsguard.
Weren't they going to Nerbaden?
Northvotten, yeah, but we did say that we were going to Starsguard, and if Blair or someone, if
We can send them a message later, but they seemed pretty. When I spoke to them, they seemed pretty intent on going to Nerbaden, and they didn't really care where we were going.
okay,
But we'll catch up with them, and I'm not doing too great, so
Oh,
I
okay.
think we'd rather wait till
yeah,
before we
that's
rest.
okay.
About this time, you hear a shout from below. Captain! And Vo's head turns to meet who you can see is a soldier dressed in the soldier garb. And Vo addresses him. Nathan, how goes the battle at the main garrison? We fended them off, though some bypassed us directly. Our casualties were light, but I... Yes, Speak. Captain Arendt fell. And Vo's head drops. Shit. Well, if word of the deaths of the king's soldiers can't convince him to send more troops, then perhaps word of the death of his nephew will. Send a raven! And the soldier below nods, says, "Aye, Captain," and then runs off. And in case that was hard to make out, that was Arenth. A-Aranth. Arenth. Fell.
King's nephew.
King's nephew.
Okay.
The king's nephew was a soldier, Captain.
Yes, he was. Was being the operative word, apparently. I could be in some deep shit.
The king should be in deep shit. He won't
Jake looks
send you
down.
more soldiers.
Blake looks down, knowing somewhat the position that Vo is in. They recovered the body? Do you know?
What?
Oh, wait, no. She literally just heard of it. That's a dumb question. Moving on.
Hey, Vo, did you have any visitors lately? Like maybe in the past month or so?
Only the previous waves of devils. Is there someone in particular you're thinking of?
Well, I know during combat I asked you about if you knew anything about an eye. And I look over at Rune. Someone I know also said, oh, bless you, said that she had a scent of someone who was considered an eye, if I can remember that correctly. So I was just wondering if there was any visitors lately.
Nothing stands out in my mind. No. Reports. There have been scattered reports of some wanderer in the marshes doing some strange things, making plants grow or something. But that's really the only thing that stands out in my mind of late.
I'm actually very interested in that person. And if we can find them somehow.
Well, you're potentially headed in the right direction. If he's still there.
Guess we'll find out.
Anyway, Atari, I'm going to head back to the main garrison and see if there's anything we can do about Arenth. This was the third wave of devils that confronted us. They seem to be getting stronger each wave. The last, well, every time there's been about 4 or 5 days between the waves. So if you want to go north, the chances of running into any devils along the way are probably low, at least for the next few days. Borlof. Yes, Captain. You're in charge. Aye, Captain. And she turns to the rest of you. Thank you again. and good luck.
Lake gives her a salute.
Short
Oh,
rest?
it's-
Sorry.
Yeah, so no, go ahead. Yeah.
Nope, go ahead.
Oh, Lake's just gonna take a look at the second or the additional tier 2 that is now present on his sword.
Mm. Yep, it's all sparkly glowy.
Well, it seems like we're on the right track. Puts it away.
All right, so if you guys want to take a short rest, you can.
Yes, please.
Clock forward an hour.
And I
I'll
will.
do Prayer of Healing at 3rd level. So that's 3d8 plus 4.
I am.
19 healing for, wait, how many people? 6 people, right? Yeah, 6 people. So yeah, for everybody, 19 healing, including Atagi if he needs.
Yeah, I think that is good.
I'm using one of the slots of my circlet of spell swapping.
Mm.
How does the hit dice work for short rest outside of sanctuary thing?
It's normal.
Oh, okay. It's just a long rest, right? That also uses short rest. We just don't get back.
Yeah, you just need to know what your hit points are before you take the long rest. You
Okay.
don't automatically get them back.
But we could roll hit dice for that.
Yeah.
But our hit dice will come back after a long rest.
Half of them.
Half of them. That's what it was. Okay.
Okay, what is it? Short rest. This one.
And Lake, this should wipe out your 1 level of exhaustion. Rune, you would be down to 1.
Okay.
Yay! While we're taking a short rest, Lake would talk to Tagi. On a different note, not a devilish note, or maybe it has something to do with it. But do you know of Deep Mott?
The Shadow's Hands prison. Deep underground, well guarded. And where they keep people they don't like. Why do you ask?
Suspect there's somebody that's important to me in there. Sit back in the Stars Guard?
Yes, indeed.
Don't reckon you know exactly where.
I don't exactly. I am under the impression that there are multiple entrances to it. Or at least multiple entrances to the Shadow's Hands hideout as a whole. Deep Mott is the sort of underground fortress that is part of Shadowholm.
Shadowholm. Fair enough. Oh, great. Thank you, Ataki.
Alrighty.
Is everybody ready to go?
Checking my stuff. Yes. I think I am.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Sweet. Atari leads the way down to the forest floor. And you depart the forested area surrounding Brunmere, headed northwest, keeping track of the black ichor left by the devils. So it's 5 o'clock now. I'll give you a couple of hours before it gets dark, maybe 3 or so. Crossing through a lush, grassy plain, it transitions over the course of the handful of hours you have before nightfall into a murky, brown, and humid landscape. The ground becomes softer, the air becomes more dense. Soon, swamp fronds and trees with low-hanging branches covered in moss cloud the ground and the sky. The sounds of buzzing insects and croaking frogs are interrupted occasionally by light splashes from standing pools of water disturbed by small animals. A haze hangs in this area, and the light fog seems to form shapes against the backdrop of the landscape and the tall reeds. And you begin your trek into the fog-riven marshes. You find that your feet stick in the muck a little bit. The heat and humidity force you to start sweating, and it soon becomes thoroughly uncomfortable. It also becomes significantly more difficult to follow the Black Ichor Trail, as this watery landscape seems to dissipate and or absorb it. So for the rest of this short little bit, who is lead scout?
I'll help.
I volunteer.
Oh.
Roll a survival check. See how well you can keep your direction and keep on the trail of the Black Ichor.
Mine's a +9, man. I wanted to.
All right,
I think I would since I was rogue.
Yeah.
even with the fading light, you are able to maintain the track. For the first few hours of this journey before the darkness begins to set in. And you've had a rough day. And so at this point, you can continue trekking on and risk exhaustion, or you can stop and make camp.
Is there even clearing to make?
What was that?
Is there even a clearing to make camp?
You can find a spot. It's not too terribly hard.
What's Atagi's demeanor?
He looks like put out. Make an insight check.
Oh, I'm so good at these. So good at these. I'm telling you right now. You don't know how. Oh, natural 19 for a 19.
So basically, everything that you've seen about Atati so far kind of indicates to you that he's more of a city boy.
Okay.
Doesn't particularly like being out in the wilderness so much. So he is quite uncomfortable.
Toggy, I know you want to push on northward as quickly as possible, but considering the waning light and the situation we're in, and just general discomfort, we may want to strike camp.
This place sucks.
I agree.
But yes, I think following Black Ichor in the black of night would be exceedingly difficult.
I was trying to help you save face, but yes,
Ugh.
this place does suck.
Ugh.
Is this worse than what I encountered on Kirkena or the Mordfen?
In terms of discomfort, oh yeah. Morfin's actually fairly pleasant. Kirkena's hot, but it's not swamp.
Not swamp. It's
More
like-
jungly, yeah. So I mean, it could be as bad, but it's not quite. This is pretty awful. You got insects flying all around you and biting you.
Oh god, Maria's looking like a hot mess. Then her hair is up in a ponytail, so pouring down sweat, all this swamp gooiness all over her. And she's just cringing from the bugs.
Myra, just be aware, some of these bugs carry disease.
Don't tell me that. Do you know how expensive this outfit was?
I think here they call it the West Stars virus.
My tools are gonna get rusted or corroded. I don't know.
Either way, I do think seriously, we should make camp. Yeah, following Black Ichor into the darkness, and we don't know what resides here. Considering Captain Vo mentioned we shouldn't drink any water or eat anything here.
Well, I can actually take care of that.
Well,
Can you also take care of bugs?
actually-
I didn't mean for us, I meant for the residents that make all this home. It means that they thrive on this poison.
I can't take care of poisons, but I can purify any food and drink we may have.
She's our life straw.
I'm the filter. Your Brita filter? Right here.
You need more than a Brita filter for this.
So,
So,
actually, guys, I'm not having any issues seeing the darkness right now.
None at all? I mean, I know I can see in the dark a bit, but
No, I'm not having any issues. And this is player wise because I have double sight.
devil's sight?
Yeah, it's through Warlock.
What the fuck is that?
Look at me, I have devil sight.
I'm special.
I'm a human!
wow.
I have human sight!
Wow.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Look in the whites of my eyes. They see nothing.
It's epic. So there is no magical darkness here, just to be clear.
I can make magical darkness.
Well, that's great. So now
Good
you
for you.
know.
No,
So
no.
you can use that to your advantage.
I'm
now.
not using that. No, I'm not.
Myra won't mind.
Yeah.
There is, however, this fog, and the fog does make it lightly obscured around you and more heavily obscured further out. Also, I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with Woof's character sheet.
No.
But he's got a feat. He's got the chef feat, and he's also proficient in cook's utensils, and so there's some stuff that comes with that. So he could potentially gather some stuff from around here and potentially make a meal.
I can help him with that.
So I don't want to roll, but if someone wants to roll a survival check or a d20.
Not a survival check, just a d20.
Just a d20.
Okay.
We'll add his proficiency bonus to it, or his modifier to it. 17. So he has enough. He's able to get enough from this horrible place for 3 people.
I still have some herby bread, and I have a ration too, so I'm okay for today.
I have a couple rations, but
I have rations.
I'm gonna take a ration because anything from here just makes me wanna. And Maya just covers her mouth.
I'll eat some stuff from Wolf.
Blake eats some ration bacon from his bag.
Can you take care of these bugs?
Does Atagi have any rations or food or whatever? Let me check Wolf's thing,
Atari
too.
has...
I don't think Wolf has anything, so it could be Wolf, Maroon, and Atagi.
Scan. He doesn't have any
So yeah,
any
so
stuff.
make it Wolf, Rune, and Atagi eat food that Wolf cooks, and then the other 3 of us will eat whatever the hell else we got.
Okay, so for those of you who are consuming a ration, go ahead and mark a ration off.
I'm doing my bread. Is bread okay? The herby bread? I don't know if that's enough. Is it like a lembat?
No, it's it's definitely not. That would be like
a ration.
A savory dessert for you.
After
what if I ate 2 breads?
If you ate 2 herby breads, that'll sustain you, I'll say.
Okay, well, we already marked the rations. So, okay.
So I will say that the stuff that we've collected is from this area.
Yeah, so after he's done cooking it, I will cast, as a ritual, Purify Food and Drink.
Okie dokie. Good to go. So you have a sumptuous meal. And I just want to check another thing from Wolf's sheets. Short rest, good special food. Work for you, cook a number of treats. Equal to treats for 8 hours after being made. Great opinions, bonus actually with a green temporary hairpins equal to proficiency bonus. We'll go ahead and say that at the end of, like, tomorrow morning, essentially, you will, if you want to, eat a treat that Woof made, also from the ingredients in this area. This is a... No, that's fine. So, Rune, if you wanted to do that ritual again, you can. Once those are done. And this will give you temporary hit points in the morning equal to 4. You'll get 4 temp HP.
I will be doing this every time we cook something.
I can also, starting tomorrow, I can also help with creating some food and water to make it a little bit easier. We just need, I don't know if anybody has containers, but we could use our water skins, I suppose, for water, and then maybe lay down some clean clothes on the ground for the food.
I have some cloths and stuff like that from back
Yeah,
at
so
our
starting tomorrow
hometown.
we can try that, and we'll fill up everybody's water skin. Does everybody have a water skin?
Mm-mm-mm. Yes.
Does Atagi have? You said Atagi had a water skin, right?
Yes, he does.
Okay. Create food and water would go in that would count as a container, right? For
Sure.
create food and water. Okay, cool.
Sure.
All right, so that's the plan for tomorrow.
All right. What's the plan for tonight?
Did we find a nice dry spot, or is that something we have to roll for or something?
It's like completely dry. Not gonna find it here. I'm just gonna say that. But there's kind of, you're able to find a mound that isn't submerged. And yeah, that's about the best you're gonna get here.
Once we find the spot, I'll start ritually casting Tiny Hut.
All right. First time in a long time for
Yup.
the tiny hut. All right, who's taking watches? What are we doing? What are we doing for watches?
Myra can see in the dark.
And I was gonna ask Hooray if he wanted, because it only needs 4 hours, right?
Yeah, I was gonna go to sleep first if
First, okay.
needed, unless you guys needed me.
I can cover the first 2 hours then.
I'll do it after that.
I'll do the sending for Rune before I go to sleep too. To Lucent. So I'll cast the sending.
What was that?
Was there anything else you wanted to add to that message, Rune?
I would like to tell Lucent we're in Brunmar. Starsguard is not safe. And that I hope to meet them soon.
All right.
We're heading north of Brunmar, I guess we should say.
To how do you say it?
Lucent.
Lunas Nathalion?
Nope.
Lunas.
That's it.
That's a place?
No, that's where we're headed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Yeah, we're headed to Lunas Nathalion.
So I'll cast sending. Hey, Lucent. Starsguard is not safe. Rune hopes to meet you soon. We're headed to Lunas Nathalion from Brunmar.
Yay, thank you.
A moment passes and you hear back. I hate cities. I'm halfway between Palom and the Devils northwest of Northvatten. Watch out for an elf rider on a giant gloomstalker. I hope you're safe.
I will relay the message over. A giant elf rider on a gloomstalker? Is that what he's...
Elf rider on a giant gloomstalker.
Anybody know what a gloomstalker is?
I have no idea.
Do I know what a gloomstalker is, DM?
Stand by.
Do I know what that is? Because I certainly don't in real life.
I think I got the wrong name. Give me a second. No, I'm going with it.
It's a badass horse. Got it.
Tree Sentinel?
Gloomstalker is a class.
It's a horse now.
What does it look like? Can you describe it?
Looks like a Pokemon.
No.
It looks like a Pokemon.
Gloom?
Oh, I'm gonna have to find this now. This is annoying me. But for the purposes of this, go ahead and make an Arcana check. Ray.
Okay, not me. Never mind, I take it back.
Wow.
12.
Delete.
This is some sort of flying creature, vaguely dragon-like, but not a dragon.
Elf rider on giant something. To be determined.
Well, we may need to watch the skies. I guess I'll say to everybody. Lucien was a little concerned about it. Some flying creature. Some elf, I guess, we might have to worry about. Lucien wasn't, we don't have enough details to go on, but sounds pretty dangerous. But just watch the skies, I guess, while we're here.
Good to know, although some of us can barely see already.
Yeah, well, who else was taking first watch? It was just Myra taking first watch?
Well, I said I would do second after 2 hours.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's not gonna matter anyway. So I'm gonna go to bed then.
I wouldn't mind being able to sleep all the way through. You guys need me, just wake me up.
Before you go.
Before you go, yes.
Well, you should go before you go to bed, so you don't have to get up and go.
I don't know if I want the stream to be making contact with anything here.
Yeah, you don't want to be dreaming about that kind of thing either. Like,
You can piss out of the dome. Atati, for those of you who are maybe, especially Meyer, you notice this because you're going to be on the first watch. He's kind of making himself as comfortable as possible, and he actually pulls out a book, and you notice him reading a book with a little bit of a sour look on his face, but as he starts reading, it kind of turns less sour.
Am I asleep now?
If you want to be.
actually, I'm gonna take the back. I'm gonna give just in case to Myra. I'll just give Eyes of Night because there'll be an extra 300 range of dark vision. Might as well. So we can definitely permacy in the darkness.
I can see everything. Just kidding.
300 feet.
I'll give her a vigilant blessing too. Might as well.
Nice.
Everything.
That's what I was hoping for.
What? Oh man.
Myra's got all the buffs.
And I'll throw on the freedom. No, I'm kidding.
Oral
Actually, that would be a
life.
bad idea, but then that'd be wasting a spell.
I am going to sit next to Atagi, look over at his book, and say, "What you reading?"
Damn it! I was gonna do that.
Oh, okay.
You both can. You can be on either side. I think
Yeah,
you'd really
yeah.
like
Come
that.
here. Come here, Myra.
Nah, I'm good.
No, come here, Myra.
No.
Well, I think you'll probably be able to hear the conversation anyway. So
Yeah, you will.
You're in a pretty small area.
It's a tiny hut.
Mm-hmm.
He's reading Mean Girls.
I thought he says, it's a book I picked up on Starsguard. It's called Krasik's Tales. It's sort of like fairy tales from the Druids.
Anything
So what
interesting?
The one I'm reading now is called Sazri the Solitary. Story about a woman from Harvinder up north named Sazari was driven mad by the sequential loss of her husband, son, daughter, mother, father, and brother. According to the story, she kidnapped her younger sister, Tula, and took her out of town into the freezing winter. Desperate to not lose her only surviving relative, Sazari bound Tula and set her in a dugout rut. When night came, Sazari began filling the rut with water, the cold air freezing it around Tula's body.
Why
She
the
kept filling the rut
hell?
slowly, waiting for the water to drain Tula's heat and freeze until she was completely encased in ice. It said that she dragged Tula, ice and all, to a cave once used by ancient druids. The rumors are that she still lives in a different form and possesses a newfound power to freeze creatures without the use of ice. She adds to her collection of creatures, keeping her company in their frozen stillness.
Okay. So this woman goes crazy from the loss of all her family and decides to freeze some of her family?
Apparently.
That's kind of... That's odd.
Well, you're the druid here.
I mean, druids have done weirder things. I guess. I've heard a lot of stories about witches and hags and scary things lately. I don't like those stories.
Myra mumbles, I do.
I'm sure you're stronger than all of them. By the way, Ray.
Who did he say that to? He said that to Myra?
Ray. Yeah, he said, well, both of you, everybody.
Ray was
Okay.
at that point where he was about to fall asleep, and then he's just like,
Huh?
puts an right eye open, and he's like, yeah?
This hut is amazing. Thank you.
Glad you like it. Speaking of which, I'll take out the candle of anti-light and give it to Myra as well. In case you need it. Who knows? Especially since you can see through it.
Oh my god, this is badass.
What?
I think it would just make the hut look like a black ball, though, but in the darkness it maybe helps.
I mean, the only one who would be able to see would be Myra.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if other people find us.
Well, I can also help with that.
Plus, you can also cover it to make it something opaque contains the darkness, so it's not hard to put out.
I thought we were going to sleep.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
gonna
you, Ray.
go to sleep now.
You hear from Lake's bedroll.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
sit next to Myra and fall asleep.
Alrighty. So, Myra.
Wake me up, it's my turn.
Will do. Sweet dreams.
Give me a perception check, Myra.
14.
Atagi's still glowing blue.
Oh, he needs to go to sleep. He needs to sleep. About an hour into your watch, you start to hear something that isn't a small animal. It sounds like dragging. Like something's being dragged through muck and water. And a few moments go by, and you start to pick up the faint. It almost sounds like the jangling of chains. And then, a few minutes later, almost a bit of a humming. Like, And then emerging from the trees and the reeds, maybe 30 or 40 feet from the hut, you see a humanoid. And with your dark vision and your devil's sight, you see something that looks zombie-like. Hands at their shoulders, and they don't move very quickly, but it seems intentional. And it's like they're dragging something behind them and heading in your direction.
And they're like about 30, 40 feet, you said?
Yeah.
Ah, shit, they're coming this way.
And then they stop and kind of look up. What the devil is that? Hello? Hello? And you can clearly see now. And he kind of is looking at what you imagine is the dome. What? What in the world? Hello? He kind of starts moving towards it again.
I'm just gonna be quiet and quickly like nudge everyone.
So everyone else, you can now see this man probably, 20 feet away now from the edge of the dome. Chains over his shoulders. Something behind him now, you can start to see. It looks like a giant barrel. And the chains from his shoulders are attached to it, wrapped around it. And he keeps trudging towards it.
I'm just gonna stay quiet.
Hello? Hello? And he gets up to the edge of the dome, kind of reaches out, touches it. Is anybody in there? What is this? If anybody is in there, I could use some help.
At that point, I want to Okay, I know this is probably not gonna be helpful, but I want to do a fate sensing check on this guy.
So this would be, I would consider this to be a magical ability, and thus would not penetrate the dome.
Drats. I'm just gonna look at everyone.
This is certainly odd. And he turns around and, with his back towards you, starts messing with the barrel, the giant cask that he was dragging.
Does this guy look human, or does he look not human?
He looks human, but his skin is decayed. And you guys have seen zombies before, right?
Yeet.
I think so.
If
Yeah,
you haven't
I think
seen
we
him,
have.
You've definitely heard about him at the very least. So he looks like a zombie. And yeah, after fiddling with his back turned, he turns back to face the hut and then just kind of pops a squat. Not a squat. He sits down. Kind of plumps down. And you can see he's got a mug in his hand. And he starts drinking. This is weird.
Can I make like a insight check to see if he's he said he needed help with something? Was he what he said?
He did. He said he could use some help.
I want to see if he was, I guess, being honest about that, or if he has any. He didn't have any weapons on him. He said he was just dragging a barrel. That's
You
what
want to make a perception check and an insight check? You can.
Yeah, we'll do perception first. 20. Dirty 20.
Does not seem like he has any weapons on him, though he is wearing very tattered clothes. There could be something hidden inside. But from what you can see, it's this decrepit, decayed person with these chains, wrapped around his shoulders and his torso, and seemingly attached to this giant cask behind him.
Okay, I'll roll an insight check. 23.
Seemed genuine and honest.
And we didn't hear any noises from maybe anything else that was following behind him?
No.
I'll kind of look towards everyone, shrug my shoulders, and I'll roll. Have an Azalar candy. I'm gonna roll one of those out of the hut towards him.
Okay. He reaches down and grabs it, eyes it, eyes the eye candy.
The real eye candy is inside the hut.
I just realized that that's eye candy.
Yes, it is eye candy.
And he kind of sniffs it. Whoop. Licks it. Plops it in his mouth. Now I'm really confused. Is there someone in there? It's a really weird looking dome thing.
I'm gonna poke Ray and kind of nudge my head over to him, meaning like, you talk to him.
How can we help you?
Oh God! It's a talking dome.
Yes.
Oh, great dome. I don't know if you can do this. Can you drink? Oh, great black dome. Do you have a mouth?
Why don't you pour a little on? See what happens.
He jumps up and upends his mug over the dome and observes that it just kind of falls off.
I'll make slurping sounds.
Rune is trying very hard not to giggle.
Wow, make a stealth check.
Thank you! Is it a disadvantage, but I'm not like...
Yeah.
It is, even though I'm...
If you're wearing your armor, yeah.
Damn it! 13.
Okay. If there is any sound, it's not enough to like give anything away, and particularly not with this person who thinks that this dome is drinking this liquid. Oh,
So, how can we help?
Well, great dome. I am cursed. I am cursed to wander and carry this heavy cask behind me until I am able to find someone who can outdrink me. Maybe this is you. Oh, great mouthless dome.
Oh, yes. Yeah, just keep pouring that liquor all over us.
Okay, one for you, one for me. And pours out two mugs of this liquid, one over the dome, and pounds the other one down his own gullet.
Not your best, but...
He does it again.
I don't think it's gonna
I'll kind of make like lip smacking noises.
Right, I don't think it's gonna count to fix his curse.
Pours a third mug.
Is it seeping inside at this point?
No.
Oh,
Oh, how are you doing, Great Dome?
feeling okay right now. How about yourself?
I'm doing just fine. And he pours
Keep
a
pouring.
fourth.
Does he actually look fine?
Make a perception check. Looks pretty fine.
Like, alcohol's affecting him not even a little bit, or...
It's pretty fine.
Okay.
It looks pretty fine.
Okay.
I'm going to whisper to Wolf. Wolf, maybe you can outdrink him. I want to try, but I think you're better at it than I am.
Well, I certainly have had my fair share of practice.
That you have.
Whispering. I hear other voices.
Yes, there's multitudes of voices. What else would you expect from a great dome out in the middle of the marshes?
I don't know what to expect. And he pours the fourth over the dome. Anything yet? How do you feel?
I think my dome is drooping a little bit, but doing okay.
He pours the fifth over the dome, down his gullet. I'm feeling a bit woozy now.
You can keep pouring though, right? Because I don't have hands.
Yes. And he pours the sixth. And he slams it down, but it's a bit hard. And a few moments later, he just collapses to the ground.
I don't think that fixed his curse. I think we're gonna have to deal with that in the morning now.
Guys, what the fuck just happened?
A zombie walked up and started drinking and then passed out.
Well, this was a great dream, guys. I'm gonna wake up now.
Wait, Ray, real quick, because you're more expert at this dome thing. I'm allowed to go in and out, right?
Yeah, I can't leave, but you can leave.
Okay. Myra, I'm just gonna turn to people like, go back to sleep. I still got like roughly
If
like
you need
an
to
hour.
cast anything, you can like stick your hands out. You can't cast anything from within though.
I grab Myra's hand before she leaves and I cast guidance.
Oh, thank you.
And then I'll let you go.
Okay, I'm gonna step out and I'm just gonna give this guy full examination.
What kind of examination?
Like, I'm gonna examine his giant barrel, anything that's on his body. But like, I'm gonna do my best not to touch him. I will use a stick to
Myra
like
needs
move.
consent, okay?
Yeah, I need consent. But I will use a stick to like move like article of clothing. So I think he's hiding something.
When somebody's passed out, is easy enough. So this cask is really big. It's probably I don't know 5 feet tall and 3 feet around, 3 feet in diameter. Chained to him, you go through his clothing. There's nothing on him that appears to be of any value. And he is passed out. His skin is rotting and decayed. And he's sleeping peacefully.
And then I'm just gonna go back in the dome. Well, I didn't see any. I guess whoever's awake, I didn't see any weapons on him. He has nothing on him besides the chains and the giant barrel.
Did you do his thread thing?
His what thing?
The thread? Did you see his thread? The thread
I
thing?
did not. Thank you, Ray. I'm gonna step back out and fight sensing.
So you reach out with your threads, and they find no target. This creature is not living. There's nothing there.
I go back in. Yeah, I think I just confirmed that he is not a living creature. There's no threads.
Well, he seemed harmless enough, I guess.
He said he was cursed to drag that barrel till someone outdrinks him. I wonder if the curse will move on to the next person who outdrinks him, and then so on and so forth.
Well, I guess we always have a barrel of, I don't know, liquor, beer, ale. It'll always come with the dome now, I guess, since we outdrank him.
Awesome.
I really
That's
don't
canon,
think
by the way.
that counted.
Well, I'm gonna go back to sleep now.
Me too.
Or did you want me to take the next watch? I don't mind taking the next watch, I guess.
It's only been
Yeah.
like an hour.
Yeah, go back to sleep, Ray.
Okay, I'll go to sleep.
So, aside from the honk shoe of this man, the rest of your watch passes without incident.
Rune. Rune, it's your turn.
Nah. 5 more minutes.
Oh, okay. I'll let 5 more minutes pass. Okay, Rune, it's your turn. 5 minutes up, please.
Okay. I'm up.
He's still passed out. So I think you might be good during your shift.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. And I'm gonna curl up in like a little ball beside her.
Rune, your watch goes basically the same as the last hour of Myra's. Honk shoe, honk
Okey-dokey.
shoe.
And then I'll poke Ray when it's his turn.
And the same for Ray.
He's still passed out, snoring or whatever.
Yep.
Let me do my spells. So I got long rest confirmed.
Everybody gets a long rest.
That's 60.
It's been a long, long rest. As daylight comes.
Do I still have exhaustion, or am I fixed that one
You're
thing
good.
word?
You have 0 exhaustion.
Yay!
I still have like -4 max HP. Do I get any back?
You get 1 back. Yep.
Yeah.
And anybody
Me
else
too?
who's still suffering from that, you get 1 back. Completing a longer rest.
Wait, was everybody at full HP before the long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
I only have 1 more to recover, guys.
I have 3. I lost a lot of HP.
I have 2.
I lost about as much as you, but a little bit less. You got 2 more than me.
All right. So you wake up. Ray, unless you are re-upping the dome,
Nope.
it dissipates and you see the man still there, passed out.
I'll try some of the ale. I'll do
Okay.
like a little with my finger, I guess.
Alrighty.
Enough.
It tastes wonderful. It's like some of the best ale you've ever had.
How heavy does it feel if I try to lift it up?
The whole cask
Yes.
feels very heavy, like it is full.
Okay. Wow. Should we
If I-
wake him up? Do we want to actually find out what he needs or who the hell he is?
If I
Yeah.
were to use detect poison and disease as a ritual on this cask, can I do that? Find out if there's anything in there.
You can certainly try.
Where is the spell? There it is. Pew! I did that.
Okay. So taking 10 minutes to
That's not
ritual
detect
cast.
magic. No, this one. That's the one.
So when you cast that, the whole area around you lights up. Like, bing! It's like bright, blinding light.
But-
You see poison and poisonous creatures everywhere.
But what about the cask?
Coming from the cast, there's nothing specific about the cast that pings from this spell.
I'll also do a detect magic on it, cause fuck it, why not? As a ritual. I'll
Okay.
I'll not concentrate on the other one, and I'll do detect magic instead. As a ritual.
Okay. You definitely detect, everything that's around you. Nothing else that's on, that's not on you guys, with the exception of the cask and the chains. They glow. And if you want to know the school of magic,
Yeah.
this is enchantment magic.
Okay. So, it doesn't look poisoned or diseased, but it is magical. Some sort of enchantment. Does anyone want to try to outdrink this guy when he wakes up? Woof.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm intrigued.
Plus, he might know this place better than us.
It's true. He might be able to tell us how to get to where we're going.
My only concern is if one of us outdrinks him, do we get the curse passed down to us?
I think.
Well, it tastes real good, so it's just really heavy. I don't even know how he's lifting it, to be honest.
How's everybody's constitution? Do
Or
you
dragging
feel constituted? Constituted?
I
So
personally am quite constituted right
I am always constituted when it comes to alcohol. Whether I can hold it, that's on the other hand.
I mean, it's constituted.
Okay.
I'll kick him up.
Hurt him?
now.
Like a light kick, not like a fucking football. Like a little nudge
Nudge,
Love
okay.
that.
Mm.
with my foot.
He kind of shakes his head. Ooh. Look! Where did you all come from?
We were sent by the magic drone.
Where's the dome?
The dome sent us.
Oh,
We are the dome.
I lost. I thought I lost. I thought I lost.
the dome informed us of your current condition. And Maya's trying to put on a fake accent. Um, we were curious if. Damn it. I'm just gonna talk normally. We were curious if someone outdrinks you, do the curse pass onto them.
I hope not. I really, really hope not. It's the worst.
And what made you get this curse?
Some dumb bitch witch did it to me.
Did you
Oh,
anger her, betrayed her?
which?
Like, was there some sort of drama that happened that you deserved this?
Not that I know of. I think she was just practicing or just being mean or something.
What's her name?
I never heard of fly. I have no idea what her name is.
What does she look like?
Like a witch? Black hair, crooked nose, and warts all over the place.
You live around here?
Well, it happened to me way west of here.
How far west?
Hundreds of miles, probably. I don't know how far I've come.
Also, were you like this before?
Like what?
I'm pointing at his face.
What does my face look like?
Rotted.
What?
You asked. It
You
looked
kind
like
of feels it. Oh. No, it wasn't always like this, but I can't die. Not until someone outdrinks me.
Does he smell like he's decaying? Actively decaying.
Yeah.
What's your name, anyways?
My name is Wendell. Wendell Vant.
And how well do you know these marshes?
Can you type his name out?
Not very. I mean, I've just been walking eastward for a while. I've only been here for a few weeks, I think.
What's a Toggy looking at this guy like?
Curious. A little impatient, I would say.
Well, it's a little early to do any drinking contests, right? So maybe if you want to tag along with us till nightfall, we can maybe try then.
Hey, you really think that's a good idea?
He moves really slow.
I can't move very quickly.
No, then I mean,
And
what
he's
are we getting in
kind
trouble
of
with now?
loud.
I could also try to remove the curse. Would you like me to try that?
You're a cleric. Don't bother.
Yeah, something like that.
Don't bother, it won't work.
Oh. What makes you so sure?
Because I tried it at a house of healing before.
Yeah, but I mean, one house of healing I went to, they didn't know how to do that. So I actually lived there, and they don't even know how to remove a curse. So you sure they tried that? Like this guy had to come out and find me.
I'm
No?
pretty sure, but I might be mistaken.
All right.
Well, you might be the best one out of here who could probably help him.
It tastes quite nice. So I mean,
Yeah, that's making me like curious to try it too. But Wolf is better at it than I am.
You all can try. The more the merrier. The greater the chances of success.
We can
Yellow.
all
If anything, either Wolf or Ray can carry me.
We can
Oh,
all try to
we-
break your curse? You mean us as a group versus you, one person?
Each of you individually, one person has to outdrink me.
Oh, I'll let Wolf try first.
Hold on, it's literally 7 in the morning, and we have a whole day's trip ahead of us to go to Lunas Nathalia. Listen, we can't help every random person that we see.
Does every random person know the location of hidden treasure?
Oh, hidden treasure? Like with gold and shiny gems?
Yes.
I sit down in front of him. Let's drink.
Dear fucking god.
Insight check?
Go for it.
Is he telling the truth? Is he indicating that he knows the location? Is he being honest about that? Or is he just saying words?
He seems very excited and pretty genuine with that check.
I'll kind of just shrug my shoulders and admire.
Look, I can help with any drunkenness that happens. I can remove that.
Oh, so you can remove it and then I can keep drinking and then we'll win and get treasure?
No, I don't. I think the curse, specifically worded as it is, means you have to outdrink him in one go, and I can't help you.
He got me a treasure, guys. I'm sorry.
I think Wolf would probably say, "No, I want to do that for you."
Probably.
That's why I said Wolf for me.
He would probably, at this point, be talking Myra into letting him do it. Getting inside Ryu's head here.
Well, if y'all are okay with that, I'm okay with it. If you want to have Woof do it.
Go Wolf, go Wolf.
Okay,
Mari-
someone roll a d20. I'm not rolling.
Mari,
I'm
do you want to
rolling,
do
but I'm
it?
not drinking.
Yeah.
I want to fucking drink. When?
So you can make a Constitution saving throw, or you can narrate how you're going to try to win the contest
Oh no,
using
I rolled 3.
anything. Okay, so that's con save then, I assume, for this. Excuse me, for this first one. He has a +8. That is a success against Wendell.
Wow.
Okay.
While they're doing this, I do want to. Is there like dry wood we can find around here, or not really?
I mean, you can try for certain.
Nah, it's okay.
if
I
you want
am
to.
gonna take out some like dry clothes I have, I guess. What else do I have? If anybody has anything flat, I could put clothes on that keeps it dry, so we can have some food.
Oh, Myra would pull out some like fabric that I got at our hometown.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Aramore?
do that.
Aramore?
Does everybody want to eat now, or we want to wait till later to do this? We can keep the food for I think it's 24 hours.
We can eat while Wolf drinks.
Yeah, yeah. And I think we get the food for 24 hours. Let me double check. Where's this stupid spell?
And don't forget to add your temp HP, your 4 temp HP, if you ate the special treat from Wolf.
I ate the treat.
Yeah, so that's what creating food water does. So 45 pounds of food, 30 gallons of water on the ground or in containers. Enough for 15 humanoids. Spoils after 24 hours, so we could carry it with us and basically feed us for the whole day. So yeah, I'll do that with the clothes that Mara gives me, and I'll try to find as dry of and clean as a place to do this, and then I guess hold the food up too, so it doesn't get contaminated and etc.
I
Okay.
can.
Fill everybody's water skins up.
I do have a bag of holding, so I could hold it.
Perfect. We'll do a little bundle after.
Yeah.
All right. Wendell looks at Woof with expectation as the second ale comes out. He can try anything. It doesn't just have to be a con save. If you want to narrate something creative. I'm gonna put Myra in charge of this.
Oh god. Okay. Then I have a question. This is gonna bring back to like college days.
Okay.
So, does the drink have to be in a mug, or can like Wolf just drink from the barrel?
You can drink from the barrel. Yeah.
Okay. So, Wolf's like, "Oh, this is my tasty, but this mug is way too small for my hands," and he's gonna just go at the top and just keep drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking.
Oh wait, we have to. Uh, 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 okay. Go ahead and just make me a con save or roll a d20. Okay, that's a success. And another. That's a success. And one more. We'll say guzzles 3. Nice.
Got it.
Very nice. Okay. So we'll say he stops at that point and lets Wendell catch up, which he does. And one more mug. Wendell insists. So one more con save. So the Wendell catches a second wind with the 5th mug. I am buttressed by my practice last night with the magic dome. You'll have to keep going.
Wolf's just gonna do it again, college style.
All right.
Woof, woof,
This
woof,
is getting
woof,
tougher
woof.
and tougher.
Myra's gonna go behind him and just kind of like massage his shoulders, like, "You got this, Wolf. Come on, chug, 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 chug."
All right. Roll it. Ooh, so close, so close.
Oh.
No, wait. 13
13 plus
plus
8?
8 just hit it.
Oh my god.
Tula.
Right. All right. So the Wendell downing it, just kind of I don't know. We'll say he got a mug before Wolf went back to the tap, and he's drinking, and then all of a sudden his eyes go crossed, and he collapses to the ground again. But this time, he doesn't honk shoe.
Wait. Did he just die?
He was already dead.
Yeah, but die.
Does he look like he's saying the curse basically made it so he would never pass on or whatever, right?
Essentially, yep.
Well, he didn't tell us the
And I see if
location
that
of
curse
that treasure.
still exists or if whatever.
What was your question, Ray?
Can I see if he's like that curse may if I don't even know if there was a curse, I never asked that. So does it seem like he's still around? Is he still undead?
His body is limp.
Has it been more than 10 minutes?
Since what?
My detect magic. Is it still up? Can I see if it's still magically glowing?
Yeah, it's still up, and as soon as that happens, as soon as he collapses, the glow from that faded,
Oh. Yeah, it's gone, guys.
and now your spell ends.
Guys, I don't think he's gonna tell us the location of the treasure, because I think he's dead. Wolf, how do you feel?
I'm slightly exhausted.
Oh,
Ever so slightly
okay.
exhausted.
Well,
He took 1 point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
I think...
Oh, I dropped that spell for create food and water.
I was about
R.I.P.
to ask you if you could speak with him.
Oh no, I can do that tomorrow.
We won't be here tomorrow.
You just need his head, right?
Yep. Or his
Um,
body if we can get it off the chain.
that's a little
It
too
should work,
gruesome for me, so I'm gonna
Like,
walk away.
There's not a whole lot of blood here.
Like Ray Wolf, maybe you can be charged of beheading him, and Mayer's just gonna step back.
I'll
I'm
do
going
it.
around behind a tree, and I'm gonna cover my ears so I don't hear anything.
I'm gonna be with you.
I'll cut off his head, like fucking Ned Stark or some shit.
Oh, the memories.
I mean,
Yeah.
that makes it a clean cut.
You have a zombie.
And with Divine Strike, it's a little, there's a little searing action.
You
there,
get
too.
to carry it.
You've got Wendell's head in your hands, holding it by the hair.
And
What
does
is
it seem like from
Ugh.
all that drinking, does that barrel still seem full?
Yeah, you kind of touch it and wiggle it, and there's something inside sloshing around.
It's not magical anymore.
Well, if anybody wants to fill up on some ale, now's a chance.
I'm good. I lost my
What's it-
appetite.
What's a doggy's expression during this beheading?
How is Itagi acting?
It's probably really pissed off.
Kind of looking at y'all, a little disappointed, but he's okay. He's letting the tiny hut ride for a while. His
Can we-
appreciation thereof.
Can we go now, guys?
That's what I was trying to say ever since we got out of the dome.
Yeah, well, that happened, so...
How much further till we out of the swamp?
We didn't make much progress last night. We were only walking for about, like 2 hours, right?
3.
3 hours. And it's a 2-day trip.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Let's
so
go.
We've already burned some daylight, so come on, let's go.
I'm gonna need new clothes after this.
Don't you have that prestidigit thing?
Yeah, but now every time I wear this outfit, I'm just gonna think of this.
Nah, No, that's not how that works.
It's how my mind works.
Okay, so you
I'll
guys.
take a I do want to take one full mug of ale before we go.
So you take a mug.
I'll drink it.
and you pour it out, and the color is different.
Mm-hmm.
It's clear when it comes out the tap.
Oh, that's
Oh.
water.
I'll drink it.
You
Is it
taste
water?
It seems like water.
Mm. Huh.
So packing up all your stuff and leaving the decapitated body of a zombie and a giant cask of water behind, you continue to trek through the marshes. Who's on point today? Or for the first half of the day, we'll say.
Probably
Do
the
it.
same order, I guess.
Mari will do it.
I mean, whoever's scouting is up to you guys, but Lake will be at the head of the pack with the rest of the group. Yeah, the bulk of the group.
I suppose I'll scout.
Okay. Roll a survival check as you continue trying to follow the black ichor. Very nice. Very nice. Myra leads you all very proficiently northwest a bit further into the marshes. You have a nice break around midday, advancing the clock. And for the second half of the day, do you want to keep leading, Myra? Someone else wants to take points.
I'll let someone else take point.
I'll do it. Unless somebody else wants to. I guess not. Okay.
Go ahead and roll a survival check for me, Rune.
A million.
If I could get one low roll out of y'all, I swear to God. The rest of the day, you make your way north. You're able to follow the trail. And evening sets in. Still within the marshes, but heading generally more northward now.
I would also be keeping an eye out for signs of the dude. What was his name? Techwin. You know, greener grass and, you know, things like that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception. Nothing to see in this area in terms of anything that stands out in that regard.
Okie doke.
Okay, so as evening sets in, again, you have the choice of pressing on, risking exhaustion, or taking a break and making camp for the night.
Camp. I vote for camp.
Agreed. We wouldn't make it to that destination with whatever time we have left for travel anyway, so. Because what we probably have about how many hours travel do we have left at this pace?
Based on what Vo told you, a little over half a day, probably, to get to where she said her scout had lost the trail.
I will hand out some of the food from Ray before it goes bad.
Alrighty. And as everybody sets in, we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we will come back and see how the night goes.
Okie dokie.
Yay!
We broke the curse, Epic. We did it.
You did. I gotta say, I really loved the Oh Great Magic Dome.
That was
That
hilarious.
was fucking great.
We should have made him lead the party of the treasure first before you guys
God, I know, right?
killed him,
But he moves so slow.
before you drank him under the table. I think that was the point, because Epic probably intended for us to lose a day with that motherfucker.
Well, we only lost a couple hours, or an hour, or whatever that fucking took. 10 minutes. I don't know.
I wasn't planning for anything.
Uh-huh.
He says with a smile on his
Uh-huh.
face. He
Uh-huh.
Set
says,
the situation, and we
Mhm.
get Oh Great Mighty Dome out of it.
Yeah.
Like,
"Oh, great and mighty dome."
it's just too bad that didn't work to break the curse.
I know, that would have been great. The great and mighty dome, break the curse.
Wait.
Cheating detected. Cheating detected.
Like, had half a mind to just fucking decapitate him right then and there.
I think that wouldn't have worked either. I think his head would have still been alive.
But would have made for a good image.
Mm,
He's not pulling a barrel while having to hold his head in his arm.
look, he is decapitated now, so you still got your wish. He's like, yeah, but not in the way I wanted.
Ah, BRB.
Me too.
Same. I think we're all back.
Maybe.
Woohoo!
I see Ray, Rune, Myra, Lake all saying back.
We might be.
But you didn't say back.
Yeah.
Back.
Oh my god, guys, I think he's back.
Back. Okie dokie. Anything anybody want to do before settling in?
I think hold on. I can't remember if I prepared the thing. I did not. Never mind.
Did Ray? I can't remember. Did Ray meet Mistress Aya? Was he there? Or was that just Lake and Rude?
Nope. I was outside.
Who is
Oh.
Mistress Aya? Remind me. Oh, right, that was the lady at the temple.
That was the roller coaster? Okay.
Yep, I remembered as I was saying it.
I don't think you guys told Ray unless, you wanted to. Tell him anything about what happened. I don't remember.
Lake
But
probably
feel free
not.
to let me know.
Lake probably would tell you anything about what?
What happened at the Malora Temple. You probably gave me, the basics of, we needed to go
Oh,
to
yeah.
this place and...
Yeah, I would have said that she asked us to come here. But... Do I sound low to anybody else?
No.
No. But I got you at 200%.
I don't have you at 200%. I feel like 80%.
Okay, because Mari's saying that I'm low on her.
He was to me. But at the same time, my headset's broken, so who knows?
Uh, okay. Yeah. Then never mind.
Rune will sit and try to, I don't know, commune with Melora a little bit. See if she can, I don't know, reach out and feel anything. Ray reaches out and feels things from his goddess, so maybe if Rune tries, she'll get something. She's gonna try. Basically like praying. But just sitting and kind of quietly meditating.
Okay.
That's it. Because we're getting closer to Melora's place, so she wants to try and see if she can feel anything nature-y.
Roll a wisdom religion check.
What's a wisdom religion check?
Okay, I gotta get you guys used to this stuff. So normally, a religion check is an intelligence check,
Uh-huh.
right? But if I call for a wisdom religion check, you just roll a wisdom check, and if you are proficient in that skill, add your proficiency bonus.
So I just roll a d20 and don't add anything?
Roll a wisdom check,
Roll.
and you are not proficient,
No. Plus I rolled a 1.
right?
For a little while you had, or at least I did, I had a skill, I think it was like faith or something. Did you remove that from my sheet?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Because I hadn't thought of anything to do with it. Rune, you reach out and for reasons that you do not understand, you feel absolutely nothing except sticky from the humidity.
It's too hot. So, okay. So if I was proficient in that thingy, I would have added +4 on top of my +5? Is that how that would work?
Correct.
Okay.
You okay, Ruben? You like. I'll be honest. I'll just be honest. You have ass face going on right now.
She wipes her face with her sleeve.
No. Like, not literally. Like, you don't have ass on your face. You it seems like you're trying to focus on something. It just seems like something's bugging you.
So as you're saying that, a mosquito lands on her forehead and she smacks it.
Participation.
She's like, yeah, it's gross out here, and I hate it.
Objects, Murray. Objects.
Her forehead.
Rune's forehead's an object separate from
My forehead is an object.
Yeah.
Ray was also probably casting ritual casting Tiny Hut, so
Okay.
eventually
Yeah.
that will go up.
Tiny hut. Okay, well, if there's something else that you guys want to do, who's on watch?
Question.
I will do
I-
before we go to sleep.
There
I
we
want to
go.
cast create food and water again because it does
Okay.
last 24 hours, so I might as
Yes,
well
indeed.
save a spell slot.
I'll dump out the old stuff.
And I'll we'll create food and water. Anybody who wants to eat can eat. Technically, I guess we should save it, so we're gonna save it
I'll
for
put
tomorrow.
some of
and
it in the
then-
bag.
We'll do that. So that way, no spell slots are used for tomorrow. That's it. I'll go to sleep. Good night.
Okay. How foggy is it? Is it so foggy I can't see the sky?
Let's find out. Roll a d20.
That probably means it's too foggy. Guys,
It's
I rolled a
fair.
1 and a 2.
It's pretty foggy.
Shit. Well, I guess I'll just lay there. Try and sleep.
Well, before everyone went to bed, I'm gonna pull out my. Okay, if I can pronounce this correctly. Mikro? Mikro. And I was gonna do this, but then I remember I have to be tuned into this. So I can't do it. But I'm gonna pull it out and say like, if we ever go back to my hometown, I can always check out the Tapestry and tune this with it, and I could potentially figure out the treasure that the guy was talking about. If the heading does not work.
So, describe to everybody what this thing you're holding looks like.
Oh goodness. Okay, both of the image, it's kind of
Display
it-
in VTT. Oh, right.
do that.
Probably doesn't get the picture.
Although the
It's
image
not the
isn't.
picture now.
So everyone take the time to read that. No.
So what the hell is this thing?
So it's a fist size, crystalline, very purpley, kind of like has like a starish kind of form based off the picture, and it glows.
Ow. Let's link that in graphics and notes.
So it's just skimming. It looks like a dedication that you can seek out certain memories with face sensing.
Yeah. I just haven't tried it yet.
Oh, that thing is cool.
It is cool.
It's like a glass star.
Yeah, so if anything, I think I can still help figure out the treasure he was talking about if the head thing ended up being useless.
Octahedron, I see.
And then I guess I'll take first watch.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Wake me up for a second.
Oh, 16.
16. Very nice. So as the last light fades in this area, you notice something that you just noticed before. There's a little bit of bioluminescence in this area. It's rather pretty.
Ooh.
Mostly greens and yellows. Perhaps some fireflies flying around. Takes your mind off of the heat and the moistness of this place.
Oh, that word.
He did that on purpose.
Eat it.
But otherwise, your watch goes by uneventfully. Who next?
Me.
All right, roll me a perception check.
That's not good. It's 11.
11's not bad.
I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 2.
So, about halfway through your watch, and I need to advance the hour. Don't forget that. It takes you a bit by surprise because you don't see it until it's like 5 feet away from the dome, but you notice an oozy material creeping up from this area of water adjacent to your dome, rising up from the bog.
Oh.
And it gets closer and closer to the dome. And you see it spreading, like to the left and the right. And then it starts to creep up the sides of the dome.
I'm just gonna watch and make sure it doesn't find a way in through, like, anywhere.
And it obscures your vision out. It's like this wavy sort of, like you're looking through water, except it's almost entirely opaque in the dark. And it gets to the top of the dome, and it keeps spreading and spreading. Goes over the other side. And the whole thing is now covered.
Oh, I thought
it's
it was, like,
slowly
traveling
moving.
over it.
I mean, that's kind of what it looked like.
Oh, so it's not.
And then it completely surrounded the dome,
Okay.
covering it like a blanket.
Okay.
You kind of hear this.
Ew? Well, I'll just stay quiet and hope it goes away.
Five minutes pass. 10 minutes pass. And you note that your breath is Your breathing is quickening. It's becoming deeper.
What's that mean?
It's like your body is starving for oxygen.
Oh, fuck me. I'm going to... Fuck. Spells can't go through the dome, can they?
They cannot.
Fuck. Everybody up!
The air gets heavier. Everybody wakes up, and you notice like you're breathing heavily.
Guys, a slime thingy went over the dome, and it's taking up all the oxygen. We can't breathe.
Can we? So it's encasing the whole thing. Right now, the ground beneath us, is it soft and like wet?
Yeah, softish, moist.
Well, I think if I'm gonna drop this, we don't want it to drop on everybody, all right? So we can.
Well, can we just take weapons and stab it?
Sure.
As soon as Rune mentions that the slime is suffocating us and like cutting off our oxygen, Lake doesn't really think twice. He takes Decree and does exactly what Myra said. Takes a swipe outside the dome.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Oh, the black ooze. A 22?
Roll damage.
I've got a dagger. I can poke at it. It's a non-magical dagger, though. It might get destroyed.
Oh, I am well, not reaching. Sir, 17. 17? Yes. No, 19. Plus 2 ready.
Okay. Rune, go ahead and make an attack. Roll damage.
Oh yeah, it's a whole 3 damage, guys.
And as you withdraw your dagger, you notice it's starting to corrode.
Shit.
And you see this thing, whatever this is, over the top of you. The top of the dome, kind of, you're able to see some of the very little bit of ambient light. And then it just kind of recedes away from the dome. It's still all around the dome, but it seems to have withdrawn. There's about 5 feet of distance between the edge of the dome and the edge of this oozy material.
So it's still suffocating us?
No, the top of the dome is
It's
clear.
open.
You get the air starts to flow in again, and you're like,
Okay.
But
Well-
the ooze is still out there in almost a perfect circle around the edge of the dome.
Guys, it corrodes weapons. I show my dagger.
Like, what does your weapon look like?
I'm assuming it's fine.
Your weapon is fine, Lake.
Non-magical weapons. It corrodes non-magical weapons. That's why I didn't hit it with my quarterstaff. Because I thought maybe it might be poison or whatever.
The acid burned off of my sword. Careful if you don't hear anything magical.
So, question, Epic. Is there
Mhm.
room to walk out of the dome, or is it only off of the top of the dome?
there's about 5 feet between the edge of the dome and where the ooze starts. And the ooze is like maybe a foot thick. It stands like a foot thick from the ground up. It's like a foot high. It's like this kind of low, very low wall of ooze, but it retreated 5 feet away from the edge of the dome, or on all sides.
Okay.
Okay, so it's encompassing. So like it.
It's like a ring of ooze around the dome, but
Yeah.
5 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like how wide is our? What's the diameter of our dome?
10.
10 feet. So 10
10
feet.
foot radius, right? So
Yes,
it's a-
10-foot radius, sorry.
Yeah.
20-foot diameter. Okay. So it has a 30-foot diameter. Okay, so it has a 30-foot diameter around us right now. Thick.
So, like, if I take my thorn whip and I whip at it and it drags it a little closer, do you think you can whack it?
I can also help with my sword.
It's surrounding us on all sides right now, and I don't think we need to drag it so much as we probably need to attack it from one direction.
That was kind of what I was suggesting.
Yeah. So in that case, yes. Right now, it seems like the ooze is spread pretty thinly. I don't want to see what will happen if it gathers itself again.
Okay. Can I stick my hand out of the dome and cast a spell at it? Is that a thing that's possible?
No, you have to move out of the dome.
I have to be out of the dome? Okay.
Yes.
Then I would be in range of the thingy. I don't want to do that.
As silly, as bad as this may sound, our best option might be to drop the dome, right? So that you can... Wait, is dome concentration?
Nope.
Oh.
But if I move out of it, if I stick anything out of the dome, it's dropped anyways. So I cannot do anything to this thing.
I'm very,
Go ahead.
I'm very athletic, so I can easily just leave and take care of it outside.
I'm going to touch both Myra and Derek and spend 2 4th level spell slots to cast Freedom of Movement.
Okie dokie.
So both Derek and Myra have Freedom of Movement
Can you, like... Thank you.
for an hour.
It's pretty rad. Okay.
I have an idea. What are you guys gonna do? How are you guys gonna...
Hit it hard.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go outside and hit it from a distance.
Myra and Lake.
Got it.
Myra's just gonna leave the dome now.
I actually have Wall of Fire prepared. I could completely surround us with fire if...
I do not want to deal with fire.
Well, I mean, it's magical fire. It's my fire. I can put it out.
Should have set this entire marsh on fire, I suppose. But what are you getting at?
I could drive it away from us. Then we wouldn't have to deal with the ooze. And then we wouldn't have to drop the dome.
So you're gonna create a wall of fire.
Well, we can
circular
always
wall of
drop-
fire.
I can always drop the dome and then put it back up if we need to go anywhere else anyways. I'm gonna keep it up for now though, since we're trying to figure out what the hell this thing is. At least we have a way to protect ourselves.
So you're trying to create a 30-foot diameter wall of fire around us?
30? I wasn't trying to make it outside of us.
So, a 20-foot diameter wall of fire?
Is it the ooze on the 30? Are we on the...
Okay, so the
Wouldn't it
ooze-
be on the 25? Couldn't I do it on the 25 meter mark instead of...
Okay, so the dome is 20 feet in diameter, right? And it's circular. And
Uh-huh.
the ooze is 5 feet from us, right?
Yeah, and I wanted to
So
put it
it
in the
has-
space in between us and the ooze.
Okay, I'm guessing for simplicity's sake, you can just make it the same diameter as the hut.
Yes, I can make the wall up to 60 feet long. It doesn't have to be 60 feet long.
We're not talking about how high it is. I'm talking about the clearing.
Yeah, wall up to 60 feet long, not height. Oh, it says, or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter and 20 feet high and 1 foot thick. Okay. So I don't know. Would that be on where the dome is now, or would it be outside the
Okay,
dome?
so, well, the
You would have to be
No.
outside the dome regardless. to
Well, I
cast
know,
wall
I
of
know,
fire.
I can do that easily.
the circumference of the dome is 126 feet.
Well,
Sorry, 62. My bad.
it says a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter. I don't know.
Pi r squared, right?
No, that's area. Pi times
It
d.
is. Pi d.
Wait, what's the idea with wall of fire though? What's the intent?
I was gonna create a ringed wall of fire around us. See, it says you can create a wall of fire on a solid surface within
But
range.
you'd have to be outside of the dome to do that.
I
so
can do
what?
that easily. I can fly.
And then what? It only lasts a minute though. Is it just to?
Drive it away from us.
I think you'd have to cast it on the. What we could do is we could use wall of fire to carve a path, and we can get away. I'm okay with that. I don't get the.
I don't
I
think
don't
we
get the
should.
ring though.
Okay,
think
I
we
won't. I
should-
won't. It's too much trouble.
And it might attract attention too.
Okay.
That's what I was also was saying. Like, I don't want to deal with fire because fire is also light.
Well, we don't know what this thing does, so you two guys, Meyer and Derek, if you guys want to, sorry, Lake, if you guys want to try to attack it, see what happens. If we can get away from it, we can go somewhere else and recast the dome if we have to.
DM, did it seem like the slime ooze, whatever, receding 5 feet, was that a result of my hitting it?
It's a reasonable conclusion to make. You and Rune hitting it.
Our best bet might be to drive out in one direction. If we want to take the road of not attracting too much attention to ourselves.
So is the plan to run?
Hold on. There's
Through
a
the
5 feet space from the dome and from the ooze, right?
Between the dome and the ooze, there's 5 feet of space.
Okay, I'm just gonna step out now. I'm getting a little impatient, and I'm gonna do a spray of cards at it.
Okay, roll me a d20.
We can also just have somebody on guard just poke it with a dark sword.
Oh Jesus!
Roll me another one too. Okay. Vigilant Blessing is gone. Go ahead and do your spell.
Key. Okay,
Yeah, I guess a visual blessing does just last, right?
it needs to
It
make
just
a
lasts.
dex saving throw.
Okay. That's a -1.
And it takes so it takes 14 force damage, and not that it probably matters, but it is also blinded till the end of its next turn.
Okay, you see it recoil. A bit, kind of leaving a little bit of a space where you had hit it. And after it recoils, you see it very quickly. All this ooze starts moving in your direction, and it rises up as it pulls in all the ooze around it into this massive cube. And it is going to throw out a thwap of ooze at you. 2, in fact.
Ooh.
The first one is a 11 to hit.
Misses.
The second one is a natural 20.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, that hits.
I get you. I get you.
I gotta give the game master a little fun.
Okay, you take 27 points of acid damage, and it then moves up into you. And please make a dexterity saving throw.
Real quick. Uncanny dodge for half, but and a dex saving throw?
Yes, please.
22.
22 is a success.
Yes.
I forgot to roll wheel and woe.
So it starts to move towards you, but it seems to be really slow right now. So after it expended a bunch of energy forming into this massive cube, is really unable to make much progress towards you after that. What would other people like to do in this very moment?
Seeing that Blake will get real fucking mad. And it is now how far from me?
It's still about the same space.
Okay.
Yeah.
He'll
Oh, sorry. So it is kind of depends on where you are inside this thing, but everybody in the dome would have been able to see this thing form. So it is basically it's right adjacent to Myra, and it is in a cube form, 20 feet tall, and 20 feet on the side.
I'm gonna give Eyes of Night to Derek as well.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a d20, or just initiative at this point.
8. Was Derek still inside the dome, or did he leave already?
at the edge. As soon as he saw Myra get acid chucked at her and saw a cube, he was
Okay,
going to
so
rage.
I don't think I'd have enough time to do it. Never mind.
Yeah, he was going to rage and instinctive pounce strike onto the cube.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
24 to hit.
That absolutely hits. Roll damage.
Um, 24 plus 3 is 27 damage.
All right, give me a second here, folks. One moment, please. Okay, 20s. How much did you say? 20, how much?
2-7.
2-7. Righto. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and do this. Since we've got more than half the party now, or we've got half the party in initiative. So, like, ow!
It's kind of loud.
Sorry about that, folks. We are going to put you here, if that's okay.
You can't see.
You have Eyes of Night, though, right? Isn't that who'd you give that to, Ray?
Yeah, to Derek. If it, I don't know, is that why we rolled initiative to get Eyes of Night off, or did I get that off before initiative, before he left the dome?
Yeah, that was your initiative roll right there, and you got it off.
And I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I did get it off. Okay.
Yeah. For those who haven't rolled initiative, go ahead after I select these people and put you in combat. Go ahead, and then I will enter everybody else's initiative for who has rolled already.
Did you shift the initiative module?
It's been on this side.
I haven't done anything.
Oh, never mind.
Alright, 17.
Last time there were so many people it filled up the entire top of the screen, but
Yeah, that might have been it. Because I thought it was top center of the screen, but it's top left.
Roll for Woof and for Toddy. Woof is +1. Okay, so based on where we are, we'd give a Toddy a turn. If Myra, you want to control him, and a Toddy is blind.
Oh yeah.
So he basically can't see anything, but if you want to, let's see. Yeah, that's where we will pick it up, is with a Toddy.
could I take a torch and hand it to him as a free action?
Not now.
Oh, can I get Eyes of Night vision on the map, sir?
Do you not have it?
I don't. I just see. I mean, I can share my screen to show you what I see, but I just see like a clearing in the middle. It's all gray, but everything else is black.
You could just give him dark vision.
That's what I did.
Oh.
It was vision mode, dark vision, 360 degrees, or 360 degrees.
Everything is all gray for those of us with dark vision.
There it is. Got it. I had to give him an actual range. There you go.
Aha. Okay.
Just give him 1 million.
Pretty much.
Okay, so does Atati want to do anything? He's blind. He hears stuff, but so he can, kind of sense this.
he's gonna try and listen to find a general direction of this whatever, like this thing that he, this cube.
Yeah.
So I guess that would be like a perception for hearing, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check. This will determine a couple of things.
Ooh.
And then and then Woof will be up after this.
So that's +3, so 22.
All right, able to kind of follow the sound of Blake's footsteps, and if he wants to move in the direction of the cube, he can. And sense where it starts.
And then he's just gonna swipe at the air and hope he hits something.
All right, roll an attack with disadvantage.
And
14
then
hits.
it's +9. Okay, good.
Whoops.
So that's 9 for the first one, and then second disadvantage. Oops. Oh, I think it added it together. Okay, it was a 3, so that would have been a 12 to hit.
That hits. Roll
Oh,
some
okay.
damage.
Oh, and then of course sneak attack. Oh my god, another 9 damage.
Nice. Yeah, roll that sneak attack.
Oh, did it? Oh,
We'll take the first one.
yeah, ignore that. Ignore that second one.
All right. Anything else for the Tati?
That's it.
All right. At the end of the Tati's turn, another little tendril of ooze lashes out at you, Myra.
So between Myra moving out and Derek moving out to attack it, I didn't get to do anything?
You did not. No, we'll pick you up next round.
Okay.
That was another natural 20.
Oh.
25 points of poison damage, or sorry, acid damage.
25.
To you.
This is still the same round, right?
It is.
Okay. Oof.
Okay, it's Woof's turn.
Who's controlling?
I'll do it.
All right.
Woof will, he only has melee stuff, right? I'm assuming. Yeah,
Get
he'll
big,
he'll
punch
run
big.
up and
Get big.
He can get big, and he's got runes and stuff. He's got a bunch of stuff he can do with bonus actions.
alright, maybe this was a mistake. Okay, yeah, we'll get big, I guess.
All right,
What the hell that means.
getting big.
I mean, he turns into a large creature.
You took my aggro.
And he'll walk up over here on this side. And he'll take he gets 2 attacks per action. Great. He'll take attack. He uses his fist.
He uses his fists.
All right, he'll attack.
Roll to hit.
Grapple.
Oh, I fucking use.
Yep.
These are
How
all
do you
the
grapple
same, right?
ooze?
It's magic. Although this is because he's big. So this is a gargantuan creature, so he can still technically grapple this.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, so
His
he'll
wingspan is.
do that. What am I rolling? Athletics check?
You roll athletics, yes you do.
Should I just? Yeah. Okay, great. Does he get advantage?
He does get advantage because he's a bag.
Wow.
I think. Isn't that right? Again, I'm trying to get all these things untangled. But yes, he has
19.
advantage. With advantage?
Yeah, I rolled like shit.
Oh, wow. I wish Ryu were here for this. It fails.
Oh,
It rolled a 19 plus 5. Strong but slow. All right. Next attack. You can try again.
Try to grapple it again, I guess.
All right.
And I'll actually read what his fucking character does.
Epic sounds so happy right now.
I know, right?
That's successful. It is grappled.
grappling ooze.
This is what I'm imagining, okay?
Oh, the
Like
stress
one
balls.
of these
yeah.
things, yeah.
Alright, and that's his turn.
Okay, Myra, you are up. Rune, you're up next.
Oh goodness. I was not. Oh god. Okay.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. End of Wolf's turn. Pseudopod. Coming at Myra again.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
It was that 20. I'm gonna.
It was not a nat 20. It is a 16 to hit.
Oh, that's still it.
Ooh, okay. Well, at least it's only normal amounts. 19 points of acid damage.
Is this a new round?
It is no. This happened
Okay.
after Roof's turn, so now you get your reaction back. It's top of your turn.
Y'all might see Myra kind of like sludging and like blood just gushing all over the place.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna finally do this. Sorry, mini retcon.
Oh.
I'm finally gonna fucking do this because it was a natural 20 that hit you.
Yeah,
I've
twice.
I have been meaning to do this from the beginning of the campaign. I always fucking forget. For this, Myra, roll me a dexterity save.
Oh. Nine.
Okay, all right, that's okay. This avoids the worst of it. As this tentacle-like thing lashes out from this thing, it strikes you. It looks like it's gonna come right at your face, but you're able to dodge just enough so it misses most of your face, but it does streak across like your right cheek and on your right torso, and that acid just starts to burn your face. This is gonna leave a mark.
Oh, my beautiful face. No.
Okay.
Oh
Now,
boy.
sorry.
Oh,
Those two
good.
things.
I've been excited for that too. Goodness gracious. Okay. I'm gonna attack it with my sword this time.
Okay.
Oh my
Roll
god. 11.
11 hits. Roll some
Oh
damage.
shit.
Strong, but it can't move for shit. Unless it's changing form.
Also, isn't it grappled?
It is grappled.
So doesn't she have advantage?
Nope.
Oh.
Grapple just reduces speed to 0.
Oh, okay.
So, 24, 10 piercing for the short sword, and then sneak attack is 14. And
Excellent.
if I can freaking find it, I have so many of this. I will also burn a bardic inspiration to add additional damage.
Ooh, okay.
If I can ever find it in this. Oh my god.
It's a Call of Shadows thing.
Yeah. I have so much.
Yeah, you have 3 classes.
And it all condenses too. Oh, I found it. For additional 11.
Nice.
And that would be. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I think this is it for me. Yep, that's it for me.
All right, at the end of your turn, it is going to lash out at you one more time. That's a 26 to hit.
Yep. And if it does any more than 9 damage, I'm unconscious.
Wolf on his reaction is going to use Runic Shield
Okay.
to make him re-roll the d20. And he has to use a new roll.
Rolling again. That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
If it's any more than
Try.
9, Myra collapses.
15 points of acid damage to Myra.
Slop.
Myra falls. As acid burns her armor. Short sword falls at your side, Myra. Okay, Rune, you're up.
Alright, scratch my entire plan. Gonna drag Myra inside the dome.
Okie dokie.
I am pulling Myra in. Her health is not
And,
full
yep,
like
she
it is on the token.
unconscious, So that is forced movement. Yep, good deal.
And is that my action?
I say that this uses your movement.
Okay.
Basically, so you're still good.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to go Starry Form,
Yeehaw.
Chalice, and then I will.
Ooh.
It's the first time I've seen it in a very dark location.
Party.
And then I'm going to use Cure Wounds on Myra.
Okay, go ahead and roll some healing.
Where the fuck is my spells? There they are. $20 healing for Myra, plus... Plus an extra 13, so 33 healing for Myra.
God damn. Thank you.
And that's my turn. I'm gonna take one more step away from that thing.
Okay. Anybody know off the top of their head if freedom of movement would end on Myra if she fell unconscious?
According to the spell, technically no.
Okay.
But I guess that's up to you, because I think as it's written, it says you touch a willing creature for the duration, which is an hour. Target's movement is unaffected, blah, blah, blah. The target can also spend.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything else other than for the duration.
All right, good deal. Okay. Lake, you're up.
Lake will. He will strike this cube recklessly.
Okay. Roll your attacks.
Great weapon master.
Good choice.
Holy shit!
Ooh! Holy shit!
Fucking,
20s.
fucking how do you want to do this? That's the fucking end.
Wow. So seeing Myra fall right next to him, he becomes emboldened to end this thing's fucking life before more companions go down. And he takes a step back and almost anime style does like a horizontal strike as he's does a straight jump towards the cube, severing it in half, and then bringing his sword down vertically to cut it into 1, 2, 3. It would be eighths.
Just hack. Just chopping it all into tiny little bits until it basically just fades away, dissipating into the ooze, which then just goes into the ground. Everybody else sees this and gets inspired by this amazing and awesome display of force from Lake.
Super horny right now.
Take inspiration. Everybody gets inspiration.
So is that a D6?
Advantage.
Oh, okay.
And just a note, I might change that to a reroll in the future. I kind of like that, but I got to think about it some more. But for now, it's just advantage on any D20 roll.
I mean, that is a reroll.
Yeah, ish, but if you have advantage already, you could roll that, and
I see
if
what
you
you're
failed,
saying.
then you could roll one more D20 to see if you succeeded. So, but for now, it's just advantage. Just treat it like advantage.
Yep.
Okay, so this thing just recedes and kind of, acid away into oblivion.
That was super hot, Derek. Sorry, Lake.
Is everybody all right?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah.
I'll do a little prayer of healing too.
Are you okay?
I was just not expecting that thing to get so large.
And
Oh, my sword! My sword!
your face. I'm gonna touch where the acid hurt you.
My face? What about my face?
There's a mark. Is it like a burn? Like, what is it?
Yeah, it's like if you got splashed with acid.
And my healing didn't do anything to it?
Not this. Oh, hey, you're still in the Fog River Marshes, everybody.
Oh my
god! Yeah, no, your healing didn't do anything. You definitely sense with your wisdom that it's going to take more powerful magic to get rid of this scar.
Okay. Like, what
If she
kind of
wants
more
to get rid of
powerful
it.
magics?
Go ahead and roll me a wisdom check.
Okay. 15.
Something on the order of greater restoration. Probably multiple times.
Oh! So multiple hundreds of gold. Cool.
I just quickly cover my scar now on my face, and tears start forming up in my eyes, and I just go and grab my sword real quick, and I just come back, and I kind of just like sit away from everyone, and I just kind of occasionally just feel the mark.
As Myra grabs her sword, Lake's gonna look at the blade of it, and is the mark of Asmodeus still there?
It is, yes.
Is it still in the same state?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna go over to Myra and sit next to her and kind of nudge her a little bit and say, I can help. Not now, but in the future.
You can?
Yeah, it might take a while though. But I can. So can Ray.
Guess I just wear a hood to cover up my face in the meantime.
I don't think it looks that bad.
You don't think so?
No. Is it a huge splash across her face or just like a few bubbles?
No, she dodged most of it, so it's just kind of like where sideburns would be, like just in front of her ear, just kind of down the right side of
Just a
her
little
cheek.
bubbling.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't look that bad. You can kind of hide it with your hair. See? And I'll like pull some of your hair down and like put it across there.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you're right.
And also, Myra, your leather armor is effectively non-functional now.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Oh.
I love it, and I also hate it. But I love it. Oh,
Well,
God.
let's get AC off of Dex.
Say again?
Doesn't she get... Well, whatever.
She would if she had armor.
We can figure it out.
That's what the leather armor does.
Yeah, I'm confusing it with Barbarian unarmored defense.
Okay, I quickly look around, make sure I'm not like exposed or anything, and I just.
You just had regular leather armor, not magical armor or anything?
Oh yeah, it was just studded leather.
Oh. Do you guys have any other armor? We weren't carrying any other armor, were we?
I don't have any extra armor on me. Right.
Atati. If you need armor, Myra, you can have mine.
Oh
I
no,
think
no,
we're-
you need to.
I'm quick. I mean, you are too, but I think we're about the same size. It should fit. Here, take it.
Well, yeah, thank you. My cheeks grow red. Like, oh, I'll give it back once I find new clothing.
You know it's
I
never
don't
going
remember
back.
what I
This
did
is
with
like
that
the
stupid
dude giving
plate.
you the hoodie. The dude gives you this hoodie and it's never going back to the dude. It's your hoodie
Oh
now.
yeah, the girlfriend hoodie.
Mm-hmm. You just got the girlfriend hoodie.
Oh no.
He has clothes on underneath. Jesus.
Rats.
Okay, so with this threat having been dispatched, we'll just go back to sleep.
Yeah,
Could we-
before
Go ahead.
before I go back to sleep, I'll just say, if you need anything, let me know, Myra.
Thank you, Rune.
Give her a little hug, and then I'll go lay down.
I hug her back and I'll lay back down too. But I'm lay on this side where the scar is, so it'll hide it.
Alright, is it still my turn on watch? I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-up Tiny Hut with Ritual Cast as well.
Super.
And could we tell if that thing was like an undead creature? Any indication?
If you would like to make an a religion check, you can.
2.
No idea.
Alright.
It was oozy
I'll just prepare another spell.
and gelatinous. And also homebrewed.
I was like, I'm pretty sure normal genetic cubes don't fucking hit every other turn.
Was that picture, I guess, animation of that gelatinous thing accurate where there was like skeletons in it too?
This
Like
one,
some
no.
fucking Nido thing? Okay.
No, it didn't have anything in it at the time. Except for, like
The black.
the spare twig and stuff.
Okay.
There's probably a lot of twigs and grass in it.
Okay. The rest of the night passes without incident. Gotta sleep just a tad longer, but that's fine because you got the tiny hut. Daylight comes. And you got about half a day to where the location marked on your map where the trail was lost is. You're also getting close to the vicinity of where Vo told you Chance's shack is.
Do I get another one on my health back?
Yep. Again, completing a long rest. Those of you who still have penalties to your max HP get 1 back.
Oh my god, I'm full HP.
Oh my god, I'm at 100. Finally.
Triple digits!
Woohoo! Yeah, and if you want to do morning stuff again, because we forgot to do that yesterday.
I did that. I just did that. I did that because I remembered now.
D20 test for the thing you use so much, Myra.
Wait, what?
Your homebrew thing that you can use, but you hardly ever do, probably because it sucks.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
worry, I never use mine either.
Well, it's funny because I'm thinking like, oh, maybe I should do like, attack. I mean, I'm not doing attack. Oh, okay, maybe I should do ability. We end up attack.
And you still got those dragon bone dice, right, Derek?
I do, but I'm scarred ever since I lost 10 movement.
You have a better than even chance of getting something, not bad.
Somewhat equal, yeah.
Think about it this way. Maybe you'll get that one thing that you got on Oubliette that told you where the location of dragons were.
Yeah.
Actually,
Actually, yeah. And whoever Vo told you that there was
oh,
a dragon,
well, I got
dragon
enough
out
money.
here.
I got natural 20.
What's that do?
I got plus 1 to AC.
Oh.
Nice. So the rest of you see Derek roll this die, and then his skin takes on a little bit of a scaly look.
Oh, what happened, Derek?
What are you talking about?
It looks like you've got, like, eczema.
Well, First of all, that's rude.
Especially after what just happened to Myra.
I cover my
Second
scar.
of all,
No! I take it back.
second of all, if you didn't notice, we fought an acidic cube last night.
Yeah, but I didn't see you get hit by it.
Did you see me hack it into like 50 different little puddles, cubes?
Yeah,
of
but that was like
cubes?
anime. It wasn't.
You-
You didn't even get hit by it.
What's anime?
It's a play I've seen sometimes. It's
Like-
very popular in Ishunia.
Like a cross between animal and play, like anime and
No,
and
no, it's not like that at all.
like anime, like two, like somebody named Annie and somebody named May.
It's a Skystrand thing, okay?
Is it a Shunya or Skystrand?
Okay, Gary.
They're in the same spot. Skystrand is on Ishunia. Do you know geography at all?
Like points at his bicep.
Do you even know geography?
And then when he points at his bicep, he notices his skin. Oh,
See, I wasn't being rude. I was just.
no, it's still rude.
Ah,
Come on, daylight's burning.
Before we go, I do want to take a look at Myra's scar. I have alchemist supplies and our herbalism kit to see if we can help either temper it down or kind of reduce the effects of it, maybe, or something. Even help just patch it up for the time being.
What do your alchemist supplies say?
I have no idea. I just see it in the tools. It says alchemist supply. How do I?
Oh, I haven't
I
added
like
the big thing, the big description
No, that's-
for you.
you
Yeah.
added it. You added it to mine,
Oh,
but
that's
not
just
to his.
proficiency. So that doesn't mean I actually have it, right?
There you go. There you go.
Ah, he doesn't have alchemy.
Oh, so I don't
supplies.
actually have it. Okay, never mind.
Is it
Okay.
in your inventory?
No.
Oh.
I think that is a no. Yeah.
I think I went through everybody's inventory and added the detailed explanations from XGTE, or the detailed benefits from
JK.
Xanathars to it.
Never mind. Well, I'll take a look anyways, but I got the idea from what Rune told me. Greater restoration, right?
Mm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm,
I did mention greater restoration.
Great.
Eating his battery?
No. Gives you a little flavor. Looks nice.
Do I look ugly?
Like who?
Do I look ugly?
No.
Oh, okay.
Gives you character. That's what people say, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, thank you.
If we're all ready to go, I think we're somewhat close to chance.
It should be. That
Oh,
was
did
his
we also
name.
want to speak to this guy before we get closer to see if there's treasures around here, or are we doing that later?
Ugh! Put that thing away.
It's actually, honestly, it's probably been on his like belt buckle the entire time, kind of like
Ew!
the dude from God of War,
Love it.
Aw.
or like
Mhm.
Nathan Fillion in Santa Clarita Diet. Just the head.
Does it take you long to do this?
Where is it? Nope. Last 10 minutes. We can do it later tonight. I don't know if, depending on where we're, what we run into.
If we were gonna do it, we should do it now before we
I will cast Speak with the Dead on the head of Wendell. Wendell.
Kind of wiggles a little bit on your belt and his eyes look up
I'll
at you.
probably have his head in hand at this point.
Alrighty.
Hey, Wendell, remember me?
I do.
So you said there was a treasure. Where was that treasure?
I don't actually know.
Oh. Why'd you tell us you knew about where treasure was then?
Apparently it's hidden in my bones.
Oh. Well, shit. Maybe we should have taken the whole body, guys.
Probably.
Well, is there anything useful in your skull?
Just my running brains.
Alright. Was he being honest about his body having treasure? DM insight check.
How do I do this?
Really, I'm just insight checking you, so
Do
I
I allow insight checks? Yeah, roll insight. Go ahead. Yeah.
11.
Seems legit.
Alright. I'll just put him back on my belt buckle, to be honest.
Ew, you're keeping it?
Yeah, I mean, he said something about treasure in his bones, so we have his skull.
In his bones?
Yeah, I mean,
Rune, don't lose your head over it.
he was a drunk zombie.
Uh,
Not as bad as a Karen, but, you know, just right there.
Fucking Karens.
Blake turns around, continues moving.
I go with.
Okay, you leading then?
I lead the main pack. I don't scout.
Okay, all right. Who's scouting?
I'll do it.
Okie dokie.
I've been rolling so well tonight. Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, you get to go. Good to go. You go about another 4 to 5 hours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all of a sudden you lose the black ichor. And again, say that you are probably within a couple of hours from Chance's shack. Or, if you would like to, you can spend some time trying to pick up the trail.
The Black Acre Trap?
Yeah, yep. If you would like to kind of, I don't know, fan out, search around, bring whatever you've got to the table, and see if you can find where it goes, because it just kind of petered out.
I will look around.
I'll do the same.
Okay, just around in this area that you're in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't go further than like 30 feet away.
Okay. Both of you can make perception or... Yeah, this is mostly perception, yeah.
We rolled the same number. High five.
That's hilarious.
Nice. So Rune, particularly, you are able to pick up faint traces heading north. They're spotty, but you feel like you've, at least for the moment, picked up the trail again. So if you would like to continue heading in that general direction.
How close to Luinost Nathalion are we?
So you have been traveling for roughly a total of 2 days at this point. You are probably, I mean, you're, so you're roughly like 3 hours away from, like if you made a beeline to the lake, it would be about 3 hours.
To
So
the lake
Luinost-
itself?
Yeah, if you just jetted basically straight east from where you are. If you headed northeast to there, you're probably another 6, 7, 8 hours away.
And the person with the boat is more east or whatever?
Vo said that Chance had a boat as a fisherman that he might let you use.
Okay.
If you ended up needing to need that.
I don't know if we need that. What do you guys think? North? Follow the trail? Atagi? Or should we find the boat? Anyone?
I mean, how traversing to somewhere that's in the lake would presumably be easier on a boat.
Well, I can take care of that. I, can give us the ability to walk on water? I do have that today.
Oh, well, I mean, that is an option, but it'll also expend your resources, would it not?
No, it's ritual. To the DM's chagrin.
Love it.
I mean, quick decision makes not much of a difference to me, but you were able to pick up on the trail for the Yucker?
Yeah.
Chance may also have some info about the surroundings, which may or may not be helpful.
So 3 hours to find him, or more north?
How far north again? How much time to go north?
To the lake? It's like 8 hours, right?
6 to 8.
6
Yeah,
to 8.
to basically the edge of the lake that's closest to the island that Luinost Nathalion is on.
So it brings us well, we
There
wouldn't.
versus there.
Well, what does everybody else think?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I said, me personally, I think the information that Chance may have could give us a better chance, I guess,
Lol.
Well,
at understanding what's going on here.
I can get us there fast. I could actually use the trees around here to get us there fast.
Get us where fast?
To Chance? I can
Do you know where he lives?
no, but if there's a tree in that general direction, then I can make a path. 500 feet.
You're talking about tree stride.
Tree
right?
stride. Yeah, I'm talking about tree stride.
That works for you.
It only works for me. It doesn't work for other people.
That's correct.
Oh, well then never mind. I can't do
You're
that
thinking
for
of
everybody.
transport via plants.
I
or
am
whatever
thinking
the-
about
Yeah.
that. Damn it. But that one's different. I'm getting them mixed up.
No, because they called it the wrong thing the whole time.
They did, yeah.
We did.
No, stride is pretty indicative that it's short range. Transport via plants is a pretty bad name, though. I'll say that.
It is.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like the guys called it the wrong thing the whole time.
They did, yeah. Why's it gotta be only one person? That sucks.
I'm down to gather more information. Otagi, are you okay with that?
Something inside me.
Something inside you?
Something inside me makes me think that Luinas Nathalian is where we need to go. I may be wrong. I'm up for either. Following the trail seems like a sure bet right now, but I understand where Lake is coming from.
I can also help us walk across the water once we get north. And that way we won't be misled. We'll be on the right track.
Misled by what?
I mean, if his gut is wrong and it's not at Luinost, then we'd have to pick up the trail anyways.
Right. Well, going to Chance's place would only give us more information about what's going on here, plus the possibility of having a boat.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I guess it'll take the 3-4 hours. So go to Chance's house?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Whoever's leading the way, go ahead and make me a survival check. A thicker fog has set in upon you at this point.
You
So
want to
trying
do it, Myra? Or?
Navigate your way.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. I don't know how we're gonna do that.
Just roll d20s. Roll.
Myra wins.
Oh. Nice minigame.
Yay.
Myra wins.
Okay, Myra, go ahead and make a survival check. Trying to navigate toward the lake and finding
12.
Chance's shack. Okay. Roll a
The
d4.
fog's really bad.
Roll me a d4.
2.
Roll me a d6.
5.
Woof.
What about him?
3. 4, 5. Myra seems to lead you on a meandering path. And you begin to lose the light before you have found the edge of the lake or Chance's shack.
I thought we said that this was 3 hours.
Maybe we took a wrong turn? Like, the fog is pretty bad.
Do you know which way's north?
You're fairly disoriented, Myra. I'll tell you this, but strangely enough, as the light fades, the fog clears a little bit, and you're able to reorient yourself, and you feel pretty strongly. You can smell some fresh water toward the east. You think you're getting closer and can navigate well from this point forward.
I think if we go this way east, we might be there. I smell something like fresh.
Okay.
Let's make the rest of the trip then. If everybody's okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, push on, push on. Everybody just go ahead and give me 2 con saves. I'll roll Wolf and a Toddy.
Derek dice.
Reminder, if you roll them together, it adds them together.
That's why I rolled them twice.
So many Constitution saving throws. Derek takes 1 point of exhaustion, and Ray is fine, and everybody else is fine. So just one little measly point of exhaustion for pressing on. You eventually, as it gets dark, you come upon.
Yes. Thank you. This is amazing. Swamp
hut.
Man hut.
With a little light coming through a doorway. The hut is ramshackle completely. Leaning over to one side, holes in the walls. A man steps out.
It's so dark.
It is.
I have to zoom all the way in to be able to see it.
I thought I heard someone out here. Who are you? What you doing here?
Hi, we're actually from Mar. Is that what the place was called, guys? We're on the trail of some devils,
Huh, really?
and we were told you might have a boat.
I got a boat. You bet I got a boat. How you expect me to fish if I ain't got a boat?
That's a good question.
So what do I gotta do with these devils?
We thought you might have more information about the area and where they might be coming from.
Well, this is Fog River Marsh. All I see are fish, and crocodiles, and frogs, fireflies, that sort of thing. I ain't never seen no devil.
What's a crocodile?
It's a big old leathery thing. Slithers on the ground. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
That
Stay away from it if you ever see it.
doesn't sound nice.
They're good to eat, though. Hey, y'all hungry?
I am actually.
I got some crocodile soup if you want some.
Is it as poisonous as the rest of the area?
Poisonous? I don't know. You got a weak stomach or something?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I've been here a long time. Nothing's poisonous to me. Maybe you outsiders. I don't know.
Well, that's okay. I can fix things for us.
How long
Well,
have you,
good.
how long have you been here?
Oh God, I don't know. 100 years? 120? I stopped counting a long time ago.
Why do you live here? If you
Why
don't
not?
mind my asking.
Why not?
I don't know. Lonely?
Well, I'm not lonely.
You're not? Who else lives here?
I got my daughter inside. And none of y'all better lay a finger on her.
Your
You
daughter?
hear? That's right.
Okay.
And you see poking a head out from the doorway in the flickering light. A halfling young lady. Kind of sheepishly looks out the door. Looks over all of you. And looks at you, Lake. And kind of runs her tongue across her top lip.
Oh,
None of you better lay a finger on her. I ain't got enough room inside here for y'all if y'all are staying the night or whatever, but I can bring some soup out to you.
Oh, we can stay out here, right, Ray?
Damn right you can.
Ray?
Right.
Yeah, we can, do the hut.
Okay.
We really were just trying to find some more information about what's going on over here.
Who told us to come here again?
Vo.
Oh, you know Vo, Chance?
Vo Lambert. Her broom there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she and some of her folks come up here now and then. It's been a long time. Well, they're not here right now. Is that who you're looking for?
No, we're actually trying to get to Luinas Nathalion.
Oh, that's in the lake.
How far?
Oh, from here, I don't know. Depends on how good you row. About 8 hours, I suppose, rowing from here.
Oh, jeez.
It's a long way.
That's a really long way.
No, you row fast, you get there faster. If you fish along the way, go slower.
Well, Derek here is an excellent rower, right, Derek? Sorry, Lake.
Wait, in the lake?
You better get your name straight.
I'm very confused.
About what?
Do you know anything that's going on in Lunas Nathalion?
No. I don't get up there very often at all. Hardly ever. What's going on up there?
We're looking for some people that traveled there, but they haven't been able to report back to their superior. So
That's a shame. Should be more careful, I guess.
sounds like it.
You don't come to these parts unless you're prepared.
Would you be willing to lend us your boats?
You want my boat?
We'll help you out in return with anything that you need.
Hold on. Will 6 people fit in your boat?
Probably. It'd be a tight squeeze, but... Derek! Lake! Make a persuasion check.
I will use slight survival. 'Cause I don't get to use it a lot. It's a D6 now. Okay. Okay. 16 total.
I don't reckon I need much help with much, but I tell you what, I made a mighty fine pair of crocodile skin boots. And my daughter here, well, she done some special stuff to it. You see, everything in this swamp here is poison. And that goes for the crocs too. But these boots, well, they help you resist that poison. So if you want to buy those boots off of me, I'll let you have my boat for a week. I got enough food to survive that long, at least.
Do you just need money, sir?
Yeah, I sell them for 250 gold pieces.
Deal.
Sure.
All right, I'll just go inside and get them. I'll bring that soup right out to you.
Can also cast detect good and evil and good.
Yeah, if you want to.
Detect evil and good. Yeah. 30
Yeah.
feet.
Where are you?
As I'm walking up, because it lasts 10 minutes, so from where we are walking up to the house, we'll meet him at the door, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, if you start following him up, he turns around and be like, "Hey, you stay here, not a finger on my daughter.
All right.
You understand?
Understand.
And you just wait here. I'll get them boots and that soup."
How far away are we from his house, or from him now?
I mean, he's probably stepped out maybe 10 feet away from his house. I'd say you were like 50 feet away at that point.
Okay. So, how far away were we from him, like, when he first met us? I guess.
Yeah, you could have probably been within 30 feet.
Anything
And
weird?
30 feet, celestial elemental aberration, undead. No.
Okay.
Yeah, because the head is no longer undead. Yep.
It's
it's just dead. Okay.
Blake's just gonna whisper to Red. Honestly, I could probably do without the soup.
Derek, I can take care of that. I can still purify food.
I could still do without the soup.
Just, pretend you like it, and
Chance goes into the door and kind of squeezes past this girl who's there. And she stays in the door and really is just staring down Lake with this "come get me" look.
Ugh.
And that's where we'll end the session.
Ugh. That's so
Ugh.
creepy, man.
Daddy issues?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Have you met her father?
so much daddy issues, she's looking for somebody like 4 times his height.
Oh man, I love Chase. He's so good.
This dude.
I know, right?
Look at this dude.
He's so silly.
She got elf ears too.
I mean, she's a halfling. They have elf ears.
Some do, yeah.
Yeah. So, Epic, did you figure out what the elf rider was writing?
Yes, it is called a Gloomstalker.
Gloomstalker? Okay.
Yes.
I can't find it on Google.
Yeah, neither could I, which is why I thought I got it wrong, but I eventually found it.
Is it homebrew from Matt or something?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Gloomstalkers were the things that were flying around in the last battle with or I guess not the last battle. I guess it was.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, when the
I remember.
Titan was approaching.
Yeah.
Whatever that town's name is, city's name is.